Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, if you're over in Mississippi, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, and Central Time is 3 in the morning, and you over on the West Side, it's what? It's 1, 2, 3. Is it 12 o'clock there? No, 12. No, it's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock there. Yeah, 1 o'clock over on the West Coast. But hello, hello, hello. We are and walking and talking, blowing off some steam, uh, all that good stuff. I'm gonna get into like my work day from earlier and some other stuff while I walk. But as you guys come in, I know it's people coming in and out. Please, if even if you don't say anything, just hit that thumbs up for me. It's vertical live stream mode. Um, 3 dots in the upper right hand side of the screen, or um, if you're on a tablet, maybe laptop, Chromebook, things like that, your desktop, maybe just kind of roll up a little bit, and then you should see a thumbs up. And share me out if you can. I appreciate it. Hello, Rakishi, is it Rakishi? Hello, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I'm going to show you a little bit of downtown Portland, Maine, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna walk and talk. Be like a little, not too crazy of a live stream, but gonna decide to kind of get out again. I did go to the tennis court earlier. I said, you know what, let me just walk. I did drive earlier, then I came back to the apartment, which my apartment is down that street. Came back to the apartment and took a shower, relaxed, and then I cooked taco salad. I was gonna do like a chicken taco again with the Mission tortilla shells, but I said let me just do a like a ground beef taco salad. So that's what I did. Hey, you from the UK, Helena Sweeney? Hey, well, Helena, I think you've probably been in the live stream before, because definitely you sound familiar, that name. Hello, everybody. Thank you, guys. Please hit the thumbs up. Thumbs up the live stream. I greatly appreciate it. So this is downtown Portland, Maine. Without us, no lobster for you. Reel that in, huh? That's interesting. Hi, hi. Thumbs up, guys. 3 dots in the upper right-hand side of the screen. Like I said, go ahead and thumbs up this video. As you guys do come in, I will, talk about my day. And for those of you that's catching the replay, go ahead and please thumbs that up and share that out. Like I said, none of this is meant to be negative, and my intentions are never to harm anybody, hurt anybody's feelings, but it's just to bring awareness. It's to be real, as I've always been, and to just be very transparent. Because, like I said, I'm a super positive person, but even myself, I get discouraged, and I definitely got discouraged earlier. Now, I'm doing a little bit better, but I'm still blowing off steam. And I didn't really talk about it. I didn't really go into too much detail earlier, or I should say yesterday. And also I was at work, which was kind of crazy because even when I did the first live stream, and I think I titled it, I'm not happy, because the day just was going like crazy, like from the morning. And I'll talk about it now. Okay, so thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for that thumbs up. Thank you for sharing and caring. I appreciate you all. Everybody, my Filipino community, the USA community, the UK community, all around the world. I appreciate you guys coming in, showing me some support. We're on the road to 200K. I'm super excited about that. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. Even when you're pissed off like me, just keep going and try your best to be positive even through the negativity. So what I decided to do is I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk through the pain, okay? So yesterday I got to work. Now I got to work super early, and super early, like really, really early, like an hour and 30 minutes before my shift even starts. Because I wanted, obviously it was Friday, and I wanted to get to work and I wanted to go ahead and get to work and stuff. I want to do some shorts. I wanted to motivate, uplift, inspire, encourage people, right? With dancing and upbeat music, old school, just have some fun. Which I feel like I conquered that. And I appreciate you guys so much for all the, the sharing and the caring and the likes and all that good stuff. And I got quite a bit of subscribers from those shorts. I hope I didn't lose people because the day the day started off great, but then it started to um, derail, if you will. So I get to work. Now, again, I'm coming super early. I don't clock in super early, but I just get to work. I change into the scrubs. I go look at my assignment. Now, here I'm on they do a special thing at the hospital where you're on like different teams. But again, I do pretty much like every specialty, but the main focus here is like GYN and GU robotic cases. Um, I do quite a bit of ortho. Um, I like I said, I do pretty much all the specialties: ortho spine, a little neuro. Um, but I think my main focus is like robotic cases, a lot of GYN, um, things of that nature. So anyway, thank you guys for the hearts and all that. So anyway, I'm getting there. Uh, I'm getting to work, and I look on the board. And as I'm looking on the board, there was a nurse who's approaching me. She's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hey," um, and she starts to say, well, we had quite a bit of, like call outs today. Like, so people have called into work. Now, I'm guilty of that as well. Nobody is perfect. Um, I used to have perfect attendance at these jobs, but the hours that I put in now, like, it stresses me out. I get sick sometimes. Sometimes it's out of your control. And you just have to do what you have to do. And then sometimes, like, I mean, I've had like accidents and certain things like that happen where I just couldn't go to work. So I'm not shading anybody who calls into work. And sometimes you need that personal day or those personal days. Sometimes it's plural. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, um, look behind me. Well, I'm sure it's some interesting characters behind me. So anyway, I as I'm going, so like I said, I go to the board. So she's already approaching me, and she's like, yeah, so I'm sorry I had to take you like from your specialty and then, use you like within our team. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's no problem. I'm always like willing to help out and do some things. But I think what got me was because like she already starts the day off like, okay, um, I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about this. And it's like when I hear those things, I freak out. Now, I freak out in a way where you wouldn't know that I'm freaking out, okay? But I just freak out a little bit. So I'm like, huh? You know, uh, and that's not, I don't think that's crazy negative to start the day, but it's just like, okay, I'm gonna need you to be aware and to understand like what's going on and all that good stuff. This is my opinion. So she says that, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a good day. I'm saying this like out loud, and she's like, yeah. So pretty much this is like, it was like dental restoration cases. Okay, you feel me? It's dental restoration cases, and when you have these type cases, they can be a little difficult because these doctors and these dentists, okay, don't come here quite often, and this program here has always been a bit difficult. Now, I've been to a lot of states and I've done a lot of different surgeries. Hey, Beth Bits and Pieces, good morning to you. I've done a lot of different cases, and it's dental restoration. Like usually it's like kids, maybe like some teenagers and stuff. Pretty much you're putting crowns on and cavities and all that good stuff and other things, and you're getting these kids right, and it should be easy. It should be fairly simple. It should be difficult. And anyway, it kind of was difficult. Let me say that. Hold on one second. It kind of was difficult because what you end up having is, um, like they don't come here as much, and the doctors and the dentists are already like not in the most jolly mood because they know it's a lot of work. It's kind of a headache, and that's unfortunate, but that's just what it is. So anyway, moving on from that. Um, so I'm gonna read the comments. Why aren't you tucked up in bed, little bro? Hey, Jenna. Oh well, Beth Bits and Pieces. I slept like a baby. I got great sleep. When I got off work, you hear the birds. When I got off work, I came straight to the apartment. I didn't shower at first and stuff. I went to the tennis courts, kind of where I'm headed now, I believe. But I got my tennis rackets on me. I'm just walking. But I got off work, came straight to the apartment, got my tennis rackets and all that good stuff because I keep them in my apartment. And then I drove to the tennis court to blow off some steam earlier. So I did that for about like 30 minutes. Well, actually, I did it for about like maybe 40 minutes. Got back to the apartment, took a shower, made the taco salad. I did like a little, that's my last short on my channel. It was like a beef taco salad. And let's see if y'all can see me here. Can you see me? Looking at my shadow in the window. So I made that taco salad, and yeah, I watched a little bit of YouTube, actually some slot channels and stuff, and super chatted a few people, and I crashed. So I probably, like, I'm not even exaggerating. I went to bed. I did that short like at like 9:30. I went to bed like 10:30. So from 10:30 to 3:30, okay, 10:30 to 3:30 I slept. So 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. So that's 5 hours. 5 hours. So I got some good sleep in there. Um, I'm excited about that. So I got some pretty good sleep. I'm gonna walk around. Go around this way. You guys might see some people out. This part of Maine, this part of Portland, Maine, um, which is like unfortunate, but you do have some a little bit of your homeless community here. So anyway, it's in the middle of the night. Be careful. Oh my, definitely. Actually, Beth with the Pieces. It's like it's leaning on 4. It's after 4 a.m. here, so sunrise is gonna be probably like 5 o'clock maybe or whatever and stuff. And let me just turn it around. Let me give you make sure you see me, and your boy stay protected, okay? I just do. It's crazy you say that, Beth, because now we're at a point where it can be the middle of the night, it can be 12 o'clock midday. It's the foods are out 24/7. 24/7, these foods are out. Okay. I'm gonna cross here and walk this way. I don't know if you guys can see. I said definitely like a lot of different, people out here. This is like a homeless shelter here. And then you have like homeless shelters, you have rehabilitation, centers, and um, a lot of different things, kind of like downtown. Who's that? Jamie, Jenna. Hey, we used to work together in Florida. You got that fire. Jenny, we worked together in Florida? Seriously, Jenna? We're at in Florida. I've been all around Florida. I've been to Tampa, St. Pete. Jenna, I'm sorry if I don't remember you, but I've been to Tampa. I've been to St. Pete. Where else I've been? I've been to Gainesville. Oh my gosh, Spring Hill. Uh, West Chapel. I worked all around in Florida. So let me know. Where do we work? I'm so sorry. Well, now I'm in Portland, Maine, and I'm talking about my day yesterday. So I wasn't a happy camper yesterday, and I try my best to. Well, I look. I guess you could vouch for me. St. Pete. Oh, Jenna, awesome, awesome. Well, you can vouch for me. I try my best to be positive, even though that sometimes it gets me in trouble. YouTube gets me in trouble. Life gets me in trouble. But I just try my best to be a positive individual. But so, like I said, I'm careful, Bev. I promise you. And then also, I don't know if you can see the skies. I mean, they look super black now, but from my view, my perspective, they actually are a lot brighter than they appear. And then pretty soon you'll see, like, more sunlight or more daylight, let me say that. So anyway, yeah, so I'm getting to the room. The dentist comes in, and she's like, now, like I said, we've already established that the nurse who's over this, that's not like charge management, she's like in charge and management, like over this new specialty, which is like dental restoration. um I guess you could say maxillofacial, ENT, all that good stuff. Like they're starting up a new regimen. So anyway, so I'm talking to her and stuff, whatever, and I go to the room. The dentist comes in. Now, I don't even know that it's the dentist, because this woman is super young, and she was so sweet, so patient, so sweet, and it just infuriated me that she had to deal with the day. So she comes in, and then she immediately asks me, "Hey, what's this? What's that?" Sorry, guys. I may get asked some things here, but just be mindful that I'm okay. Everything's good. So anyway, so she comes in, and then she's like, "Hey, she's talking about where is this machine? Where is this machine?" And I'm like, "I am so sorry. Like, I don't know, but what I can do is I can send you to um I can send you to the front desk. I can walk you to the front desk, and I can show you where's the charge." So we get to the front desk. Yeah, I see you are a traveler. I will be watching. Yes, you were always happy and full of energy. I would never know you were having a bad day. Jenna, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Even today, people don't even think, like, the people at work didn't know that I felt that way. Well, like yesterday, I should say. So anyway, the dentist comes in. She's like, "Where's this and where's that?" Remind you guys, I'm doing more robotics. I'm doing, more ortho, more neuro cases here. But that's besides the point. Like, I try my best to kind of, like, be real around it and do all the specialties. But I'm not perfect. Nobody is. But I definitely don't do a lot of the dental restorations, because that's usually done like in surgery centers, same day, ambulatory surgical centers, smaller hospitals, your community hospitals. This is level one. So usually they don't do as many. So anyway, so she comes in, and let me say this for the fourth time, and she doesn't know where anything's at. I don't know where anything's at. So I say, "Well, let me let me find my resources." So I go to the front desk with her. We're going to the front desk, the nursing station. You guys, already, I'm not kidding. Now, remind you, this dentist has been here a couple times before. Now, already there are people scattered at the front desk. Scattered. I mean, and they're remodeling the hospital, and they're building on and all that good stuff, but there are people scattered, right? And oh my God, when I tell you, I couldn't even get through, and nobody would move out of the way. So I can hear I can hear her behind me. She's like, like I said, she's positive, but you can see the frustration, and you can hear it with the sighs. And I'm with you, because it's like, you guys, we're not talking about like late at night. We're talking about early in the morning. There's multiple cases, like 30, 40 cases on the board. We got to get to it. She has so much stuff to do. And again, I understand that that's nobody's problem. Like the fact that she's, doing things outside of work or whatever stuff, but still, let's expedite her day as everyone should want to do that. Expedite the day, um, be it with the patients, most importantly, right? Make sure they have a great experience. Make sure the doctors have a great experience. Make sure the staff has a great experience. I want to make sure everybody has the best experience they can possibly have, even with the cars that are dealt, the cars you're having to deal with, I guess, because sometimes it's like you're not in control. You don't have the control, and it's like, oh my gosh, But I want to make sure it's a positive experience. So anyway, already this is negative, right? Because I can't even get into the nursing station. So finally, I'm like, and I've been saying excuse me for the past like 2 minutes, which is like 10 minutes in my book. So I'm sorry, y'all, I'm not reading the comments at the moment. I'm just trying to tell you this story, and tell you how the day went. So, but thank you so much, Bev, Jenna. Thank you all. Hey, my Renaissance grandma. Why are you walking at night? Yikes, how are you? Well, my Renaissance grandma, I'm being very careful. I'm doing okay. I actually walk quite a bit in Portland, Maine. It's pretty safe here. I know the crazies out, a bunch of, it's still people with drugs and this and that, but I promise you I'm safe. I'm always strapped. Yes, I'm saying this on live. I'm always going to protect myself, but yeah, I don't really have any problems and stuff. I just mind my business. I'm definitely aware of my surroundings, but I just kind of get out. I mean, yeah, and it's a lot of like cops patrolling the area and stuff, whatever. But yeah, I promise you I'm okay. I'm well aware. No kidding. Now I wouldn't be in downtown Memphis doing this, or or maybe Baltimore, Maryland, in the hood, walking around. So it's different places I do different things, but but I have walked around those places, but just different times. But no, I feel very comfortable right now, and I'm on my way to the park actually, and pretty soon, like I said, you guys can see from the view, but it will be some daylight coming up in a soon. I'm gonna go ahead and cheat. Okay, I was like, I'm gonna go cheat because there's no cars here yet. So, yeah, but I'm good. Hey, what's that? IBU William. Hi, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Grandma, I have asked that he is losing his marbles. You know what? Hey, best bits and pieces. You gotta have marbles in order to lose them. I don't think I got that many marbles left. um, but I promise y'all I'm good. I'm not going crazy. I'm not, I promise. I just wanted to go on live and share and show you guys like how, the walk to the park and what I'm actually doing, and yeah, and to show you that like this is what I do and what it's all about. Like I said, can you guys see the sky now? Don't you see that it's not as black? You know what I'm saying? So there's like a little bit of light there. So we're okay. I promise you guys, we're okay. But this is Deering Park here, and the big up yonder, that building with the lights on it, is that's the United States Postal Service. That's the post. What do you call it? The post office? I can't even think. But anyway, so getting back to, like I said, we're at the nursing station. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm kind of moving around. I am aware of my surroundings. At the nursing station, and can't get in, can't speak to the charge. So anyway, I finally get in, right? I'm like, hey, we have the dentist here, and she's asking about her supplies and equipment and this and that, and immediately the charge that's in there that's about to leave now is like, oh, well, the charge and the manager that's over that team and stuff, they're at a meeting. So yeah, and I'm like, okay, because now I don't have my resources in a meeting, but okay, because now the dentist is here, and the people that I can talk to are in a meeting, or that I should talk to is in a meeting. So now what do I do? Who do I talk to? That's my point. And I just feel like we could have communicated better. Let me just say that. But I'm not trying to say, well, I communicated great, but I feel like I did communicate very well. So anyway, we call them zebra crosses, and when we stand there, cars have to stop to let you cross. Oh yeah, but you know what? Here, look, you can have the right of way, and people are still they still go. So I just make sure that I'm good. Um, when it's earlier and cars are just flying, it's Friday and Saturday now, the weekend. People just don't care about pedestrians. So I just make sure that I'm good. I'm gonna walk the long way to this park, so I can just keep talking about some things, and then we probably can sit down and all that stuff too. Like I said, before you know it, the daylight gets here pretty quick, and it's all like I said. I literally the skies are not as dark as they were. Um, but so yeah, so she's like, this woman literally says, this is the start of my discouraging day. The dentist says, now she, like I said, this is no, I'm not throwing any shade. And if people take the fact that this is shade, oh fucking be it, okay? Because I know from my heart that this is bringing awareness. This is a real, this is a real like, this is real talk, real life situations, and we should take it seriously. And I'm trying to do my best to reach out to everybody. And I don't know, maybe some of you guys working in surgery or working not even in surgery or just wherever you're working, and you probably can just communicate better, and you can have a better like stress managing skills and better opportunities like to face situations. So this is the purpose, the point of the live stream, is to talk through the pain, to talk through the frustration, and to hopefully, I feel better when I do that. You guys literally help me so much. You guys are like my therapist. But hopefully it will make things better in the future. But she says, I try my, at all costs, I try my best to avoid coming here. I just don't like coming here. Literally, she says that. And I'm just like, I'm so sorry that you have to, that you feel the way that you have to deal with this. Here's the deal, guys. I don't want to be I don't want to be put into this situation. I feel like there are specialties within this hospital. There are specialties within all these hospitals that are just better than some are better than the next. And this one is like at the bottom this is at the bottom of the ladder. Let me just say this. We ain't even on the first step of the ladder. I mean, it's just not well managed. And now we have a new person that's taking over it, and I think that she's going to do a great job. But everybody's going to have to pitch in and be a team player in order for this to really make a difference and work. But it's sad because if you look at the ortho, you look at neuro, you look at robotics. Oh my gosh, y'all! This hospital here is booming in that. They are booming they are booming in those departments. It's awesome. Like I said, it's a beautiful hospital, a beautiful facility. It's beautiful people there, but it's like you don't. It's just not. It's not up. It's not at the level that it needs to be when it comes to certain things. And if you're gonna provide those services, you need to make sure that you're able to provide those services and have people to know what they're doing, the things ready and all that, and have your resources. But anyway, so when she said that, I was like, I think that just now she doesn't know it, but you guys know. But I think that just immediately that just kind of ruined my morning, because I don't want any doctor, any dentist, any specialist, anybody that I'm working with to be like, I just dread coming here. I don't like it here, and this is why I avoid. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, well, I apologize. And she immediately says, well, no, it's not your fault. But I'm like, I'm sorry, I apologize. She was like, it's out of your control, and you're a traveler here. And I'm like, traveler, staff, no matter what, it should not be this way. You said SPD here. Oh, okay, Jenna, you're an SPD? Okay, cool. Thanks again for coming in here. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. So, so she says that. Yeah, I know I'm talking like 1,000 miles per hour, right? So I immediately like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. And I'm trying to like just make sure she gets everything she needs. And I said, I'm gonna reach out to the charge. I'm gonna reach out to the manager, like that's over the specialty and everything. And again, they were both in meetings. So she's like, oh my gosh. So anyway, they finally get out. They're coming to the room. And oh my gosh, y'all, it's just like, in my opinion, like hell broke loose. It's just like, oh, look at that Jaguar. That is nice. It's a nice car. Jesus, I wouldn't want to park it on the street though. I cringe when I park my Denali on the street. So now my Denali's it's in the hospital parking garage, and I'm like, I feel so much better. But I swear, every time I park it on the street, I feel like there's more scratches and dings. And anyway, people just don't care about your stuff. But probably it happens in the parking garage too. So yeah. So I went. So they came in, and I feel like hell just broke loose because she now finds out that her patient is not ready for surgery. Now, remind you, this woman is she's scheduled to go 7:30 in the morning, and she finds out that she has to wait like 3 hours for the patient to get all the testing and all that good stuff. And so that was discouraging. I feel like people dropped the ball. Here's the deal too. Now, I'm not trying to blame anybody, but we all got to take accountability now because clearly the ball was being dropped. So that just frustrated the situation, and she just started to, express herself in the most respectful, aggressive way possible. She never yelled, she never cursed. This woman, it was such a pleasure working with this dentist, such a pleasure. And I kept apologizing, and she was like, "Please stop apologizing." She was like, "You're fine, you're doing great. Thank you for being here," because I was assisting her. She doesn't have her own assistant. But anyway, so we ended up being able to do the case for this. We had to push her back to like after 10 o'clock, and then we did our second case first. Now that case had an assistant, but it was still like we were still having to get some supplies and equipment and clear some things. It was just a cluster of a day. I'm telling you, it was a mess. It was a mess. And so I think I'm forgetting like a big part of the story. So remind you, when I came in, there was no nurse. All right, I'm a traveler. The dentist comes in now. She's coming in like 5 minutes after I get into the room, and I got to the room early. Remind you, I got to my job early, right? Because I did shorts, and I was talking to some people and stuff, seeing off some night shift crew. It was just a wonderful morning to start the morning, and so there was no nurse. Now, the nurse ends up coming in after I get back from the front desk, right? After I get back from the front desk with the dentist, and which was a mess. And after she says, we're walking back, and she's telling me how she does not like to come here. She avoids to try to come here. She avoids coming to this hospital for this very reason. And I was like, oh my gosh. Because she does a lot of her work at the surgery center and not at the level 1 hospital. So the nurse comes in after this now, and the nurse immediately says, so the nurse comes in, the dentist is asking the nurse. Now the nurse in the room, y'all, I want to make very clear, the nurse in the room is the circulator. The circulator is pretty much in charge of the room. All right. Now I know that just like me coming in, you may not have a clue, but this nurse comes in and she immediately goes, I have no idea. I have never seen this. Like her demeanor is just like that. I have no idea. I've never seen this. I just don't know. I'm usually somewhere else. And it's like, I can say the same thing, but that's not what, the dentist and these doctors want to hear. So she says that, and I'm just like, oh Lord. And then I go, well, I said, it's going to be okay. That's what I say, right? Again, I'm trying to be like the Hey Arnold, of the room, all positive and proactive, and not, trying to, just trying to push out the negativity, or try to push the negativity away and bring in this positivity. Because I'm telling you guys, it makes a difference. It makes a difference. If you are positive, it will be like a ripple effect. It's just like water. It's energy. You throw a rock into the dang water, and there's like, it's a ripple effect, right? Don't you see a lot more dips in the water, the movement, the energies of the water. I'm telling you guys, it starts a domino effect. Now it could be a positive one, it could be a negative one. And if you bring negative energy, it's gonna be a negative day. I didn't make this up. This is what it is. So sure enough, so I'm gonna walk this way. So sure enough, she comes and she says that, and she's like, I just don't think we're not gonna do any good today. We're not gonna do any good because I have no idea about this. Like, I don't even know what's going on. I said, okay, I'm sorry, not trying to be disrespectful because I don't know you. I don't know, and this person is a traveler. I don't know who the hell she is. She claims that she knows me from Florida, and I remind her of someone. But anyway, I don't even, like I said, if she's watching or whoever's watching, again, freedom of speech. I'm not bashing nobody. I ain't calling nobody names. I'm not attacking nobody. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just being 100% legit, 100% real, as I've always been. And, I don't know. Sue me, okay? I'm always lawyered up. So anyway, so she says, we're not going to do, verbatim, we're not going to do any good. Like, I don't have no idea what's going on. Like, it's just, this is frustrating. I said, well, I'm sorry. Well, just wait a minute. Like I said, we are going to do some good. I said, we're going to help a child out today. We're going to help a child out today. Like I am for certain that we're going to do some good. That's what I said. I said, even though I said, we're going to help a child today, even though it's rocky right now, we're going to get through this. What I don't need, I'm going to be that cheerleader, but I'm like you guys, it's 6 something in the damn morning. I am trying to I want to just chill. I want to relax. I don't want to have to deal with like trying to uplift everybody, before the day even starts. Now, remind you, everybody's in pre-op, all the patients, even some patients are even in the hospital. We're the employees. We're here. Like, the day hasn't even started. So my opinion is negativity should not even exist right now. I'm not saying that it never exists because, like I said, I can be negative sometimes, but I'm a lot more positive than negative. But that shouldn't even be existing right now. It's frustrating. Now we're in the park, you guys can see. I had my telephone conversation yesterday. They have decided to take my goblet out. I wish I had someone like you with me to keep me calm. Beth, I appreciate that so much. I'm sure you're gonna have a cholecystectomy done. I'm for sure they're gonna take it out laparoscopically, and that is a quick procedure. I pray to God that everything goes well. I know it will, but I wish, honestly, I wish I could be there beside you. Like I said, I'm not perfect, but I don't know what it is. But y'all, I literally lashed out today. Not today, yesterday. I said, why so I say this, I'm like, I don't even know why I'm here. Like, I don't have all the money in the world, but I financially don't need to be here. So why am I putting myself through extra stress? I have like 7-8 more weeks here, 7-8 more weeks here in Maine. Y'all know I've extended. Time is going by pretty fast, but I'm like, why am I here? And somebody yells out, Terrence, because you give a fuck. And I'm like, that's why. Like, I've taken a pay cut. It's expensive to be here. Taking a pay cut is expensive. But why am I still stressing about this when I can go anywhere? Anywhere, like absolutely anywhere. Why am I stressing? Why am I dealing with this? Because I care. I literally care. Like, I want to make a difference. I keep telling people, this is not a damn joke. I have a bachelor's in health administration. I am not that far away from a master's. Why do I not want to get the master's? Why? There's grants, there's scholarships, there's things that I can apply for, and I could just, get it and probably not even have to pay anything out of pocket and stuff. But why? Because I'm discouraged. Even my mom told me, she was like, listen, I know you're trying to make a difference, but unfortunately, it's just not going to be that. You're in a corporation. You're in a corporation where it's about quantity over quality. So the quantity meaning is the dollar, the coins, like literally. And I'm sorry to say, I'm not trying to bash anybody, but I feel like these healthcare organizations, these places are caring about money more than the actual patients, the actual patients, the actual employees. Like, seriously, it's a problem. And I think me as a traveler, I see it even more. And it what does it do? it has like a almost like a tripling effect. It's even worse because I'm seeing it from different areas, different states, and it's discouraging. And it's like, but I don't want to have the big head like, well, I ain't got to be here. I can go anywhere, whatever. I'm a traveler and I can just exit this, blah 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 blah. But that is what I could do. My mental health is important, but I do care, and I've came back here. When I was here before, I've been coming to Maine on and off for like 6 years now, all different parts of Maine, and I enjoy this state. It's a lot of beautiful people here. It's look at this. Look, It's what time is it? It's 4:41 a.m. in the morning, and look at I'm in this beautiful park. It feels absolutely amazing out here. We're approaching the summertime in Maine, which is absolutely beautiful. I think you pay things increase financially because of how beautiful it is here in the summertime. But it's just so peaceful. It's so peaceful. Like I mean, why can't we have peaceful days in the OR before the day even starts? Is my point. Okay, because when the cases got underway, it actually weren't as difficult as people thought. Like the circulator, like some other individuals, it really wasn't that bad. What was bad was the communication meltdown, the not taking accountability, and not being responsible. I think that's the bad part. That's the bad part, in my opinion. But anyway, like, yeah, somebody yells out, and I'm not gonna say his name, but he's like, Terrence, because you give a fuck. And I'm like, well, bingo, there you go. I actually care about what I'm doing, and I'm not doing this for money, because I've taken a pay cut again, people. I've taken a pay cut. Okay, there's jobs Miami has a job that's paying $6,000 for a first assist, 4,700 a week, 6,000 a week for a first assist, 4,700 a week for a CST traveler. I could be there. I could be there like yesterday. Okay, I got two damn cars. I can hop on a plane. I can afford it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna do that. I like to complete these assignments to the best of my ability. I like to come in. I like to be a team player. I am so tired of being frustrated, and there's things that I do have control over, and it's like, why is it this difficult? I don't know. It's so irritating. Anyway, moving on past that. So when that nurse says that, and I say, well, no, we're gonna help. We're gonna help a child's life. We're gonna help somebody today. So that's a positive. Well, oh, whatever, if you say so. And it's like, what are you like? Why are you this way? But again, I can't. Let me tell you, I can't be positivity to these people. Like I said, there's some people that don't believe in God. I can't make nobody believe in God. It's just frustrating because it's like, okay, why are you choosing this route? Why are you being negative? Because, okay, now it's a ripple effect. When I tell you that little bit of negativity went a long way today, or yesterday, I keep saying today, it went a long way yesterday. And it definitely just put a bunch of bad energy, bad vibes into the day. And I'm not even playing. Like, it was bad. It was bad. You had equipment failing, things didn't work right that worked before, but now they're not working. There was, patients asleep, and we have equipment that's malfunctioning, and we're having to troubleshoot things. Again, this is the OR. These things happen. But this is my point of doing the live streams earlier. If it happened multiple times before, why is it happening now? Because you should have learned from those experiences before. Now you should have a better understanding, a better grasp on reality, right? You should have a better introduction to how you're going to deal with this procedure and how you're going to deal with this day. Because now you can't say, well, we never done it here, or I'm in the dark. No, you're not. You're well aware that you have this, that. You have A, B, C, D. You know what you need. You know what you need to do in order to have a successful day. So why isn't it successful? I think first and foremost is because people don't want to do it. You're grabbing people from other specialties that haven't done it. Maybe you know this in advance. You know that these cases are going to be here. So now, okay, let me say this. Like I said, we end up having. It was a really bad day. Okay, I must say this. But me trying to be positive through the negativity, we did all three of the kids. Okay, all three of them were safe during surgery. Their procedures went well when everything got underway. We did help. We helped people. We help people, and I think that's all we can do. Okay, we tried our best, and I know for a fact, in my opinion, I tried my very best. I felt like a failure. I felt like a huge failure, and I do at this moment. I don't like that. I like to have my stuff together. I almost said the other S. I like to have my stuff together. I'm tired of, going into things blindly and not knowing what I'm up against, and that stresses me. When I tell you guys, I'm the surgical technologist, I'm the first assist, I'm the individual in surgery that it needs to be, everything needs to be right. And again, that's probably going to be the death of me, okay, of my career, because I know there's no such thing as perfection. God is the only perfect individual being, supernatural being, in my opinion. And we're of him, but we are not him. So I get it. So I need to calm down. But what's frustrating is when you have these opportunities to make it better or make it great, right? Make America great again. Well, we know why America's so damn messed up. So why aren't we doing the things to make it better? Why do we keep doing the same things over and over? Like I said, I've been putting up community posts. I've been talking about this in videos. People who claim they love you and they support you and they're there for you, if they know things that are the things that push your buttons, those people would not do those things continuously, because they know, well, damn, he doesn't like this or she doesn't like this, but let's keep doing it. Let's keep irritating them. Let's keep messing with their emotions and their spirit. Why would they do that? Because those people are not for you. So in my opinion, like, if I'm looking at this towards, like, say, in my career, for the people that are claiming, okay, oh, I'm I'm this, I'm that, and this is a headache, this is this, and I don't know why this is happening. Well, if you dealt with these things before, if they keep occurring and you've dealt with them before and stuff, you should know how to deal with it. You should know that you need to do this, you need to do that, you don't need to do this. Like, it's common sense. Maybe it's not so common. I can't get into all of that, but it is, in my opinion, it's common sense. But like I said, I felt like a failure. And again, the doctors and the staff is like, Terrence, no, 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 no. And to be honest, it's almost like to the point where it's like, you know what? I don't need to be here. And I told my manager that. I'm like, it makes me just not want to be here. I'm not trying to be this person who's not a team player, but I'm so tired of having multiple days like this. We have so many things outside this world, outside of our work environment, right, that we're having to deal with. As you guys know, this month for me, and I don't want nobody feeling sorry for me, but this month for me is so hard. I told you guys, the sky is gonna light up. See, I don't want to have to, like, I'm not trying to, oh my gosh, feel sorry for me, but I'm just frustrated, naturally frustrated, because these are things that we can avoid. We can make better. So why aren't they better? They're not better because people are like, honestly, the amount of people that have told me, Terrence, well, we just don't care anymore. As far as travelers and staff, we just don't care. We don't deal with it. It's out of your control. Don't bother with it. But it's like, wait a second, no. A lot of these things are in my control. They're in your control as well. It's just the fact that nobody wants to deal with it, because it does require a little bit of effort. You're going to probably get a headache. You know what I'm saying? And that's unfortunate. You're going to have a headache. At the end of the day, it's surgery. I don't care if you're at Target. You're going to have a headache at the places you work at every now and then. Every day ain't going to be perfect. So here's my deal too. I'm going into this with the most optimistic mindset. I know for a fact that nothing is perfect. You're going to have trials and tribulations, discrepancies, pros and cons, and everything in life. My mom, may she continue to dance in heaven, she wasn't 100% positive. My mama cuss your ass out and feed you a 5-course meal. You know what I'm saying? But she was that kind of woman. But I saw every aspect of her within her life, and I'm telling you, I follow what she did. I follow what she did to this day. It's like, I'm gonna start. If the day ain't even started yet, just like this morning, why would I know maybe people may say, Terrence, well, you're being negative now. Well, I'm having a conversation with you all, okay? I'm expressing myself. I'm talking, I'm letting you guys know some things, and I'm just trying to bring awareness, and I'm a lot passionate, I guess, I guess you could say, but it's just frustrating when, these same things continue to happen and happen and happen. But I definitely try my best to approach things in a positive way. But yeah, like, it's just irritating. Okay, 1 second, guys. Terrence, do you know if I see you doing anything wrong, I am the first to shout at you? Absolutely. I'm at 9:49 here in the UK. Wow. Jenna, you laughing at me? That's crazy. It's nighttime in Florida. Is it? It's nighttime in Florida? Really? Well, I don't know. Nature at its finest. Parks are beautiful for mental health. They help to re-energize your batteries. I find walking in the cemetery helps me. Beth, if you don't shut up, like, in the most, like, figuratively speaking way, I do the same thing. I love walking in cemeteries. When I went to Bangor, Maine, right, and Bangor, Maine is where Stephen King pretty much is from. He lived his childhood. His childhood home is in Bangor, Maine. And I've shown this on the channel before, but it was a while ago, when I first got to Maine. So anyway, he got his inspiration from a cemetery that wasn't far from where he lived. And I went to that cemetery, and even then, I don't know, like, I got emotional. Like, it's weird because he formed, like, the whole beginning of the Pet Cemetery. That was like his inspiration, right? Walking in that, he got a lot of inspiration walking in hotels and parks and certain places. You know, Old homes, cemeteries and stuff. The man has a brilliant mind, right? I mean, look at the movies, The Shinings, and all the other things that he came up with, and all the books. But anyway, I go there and I get emotional because it's like, oh my gosh, like, this is where he got his inspiration to do these movies and to write these books and, to do all this amazing, these amazing things. So it's incredible. I think nature, like you said, Beth, we could find this. For me, is therapeutic. I know some people may say you need to be your ass in bed or this is crazy. Like, I am. There's a guy who just walked on the basketball court too, and you never know. Like, this is our zen. This is what's gonna allow us to find more peace in life. And I'm at the tennis court, as you guys can see. This is like the volleyball. That's basketball over there. I'm gonna hit the hell out of that damn backboard. I've been cracking it. They're gonna probably have to install a new one before I leave here. Okay, like, it's just I did it last night. I'm back here this morning. I drove here last night. I'm walking, obviously, this morning. But I'm gonna keep exercising. I'm gonna just keep doing things to calm my spirits. But am I frustrated still? I'm not gonna lie, I am. But I'm not like I'm not gonna go to work Monday. I'm not gonna go. Like, I'm ready to go back. I'm ready to go back. I'm ready to make a difference. But I must say, like, yeah, I was defeated, and I'm still, like I said, a little discouraged because there are travelers, okay, and permanent staff. But the travelers, it's sad that us as travelers are making situations a lot harder. We shouldn't be doing that. Already, we come there and we have a target on our damn backs. We have a real target on our backs. So why would I want to come to a place where I have a target on my back? Why? I don't understand that. Why would you want to come to a place, have a target on your back, and then you're being negative? I'm gonna go to the playground area and take a seat for a minute. Why? Why do I want to do that? That's so frustrating. But anyway, yeah. So throughout the day, like I said, we're all high-fiving. Everybody's like, we made it through the day. And I'm like, this was one of the most stressful days I've ever had. Like, honestly, I've said this quite some time here since I've been here in Maine. And it's just unfortunate, but it's true. I think it's overly populated with travelers. I know I'm going to get a bunch of probably hate vibes from people who are travelers or in the healthcare field. And I'm saying this, but it shouldn't be as many travelers here. I understand that it needs to be because they don't have a great amount of help far as like permanent hires, permanent people, but it's just way too many travelers. I think that's the main thing. The second thing is New England Social Tennis League. Love all, rather together, play tennis. Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Oh, wow, look at that. Maybe I'll do that. Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. You know, I am off on Wednesdays sometimes. Presented by USCA New England. Okay, I may have to, okay, I'm going to have to register for that. I'm going to have to, you know what? Look at God. Look at God. Look at God. Course available from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to do that. That may be something really awesome. You know, I could find some people to play with while I'm here. Even though I found a couple people to hit with, but yeah, that sounds cool. Let me get to this seat. You guys, I love walking here. I'm telling you, it is. Do you see how you saw how, even in the community where the area where okay, it's like the drugs and the hookers and the homeless people. Like I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but even that, like it, people just to themselves and nobody's bothering me. Sometimes like maybe a prostitute probably walk up like, hey, you need something? And I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good on STDs. I'm okay. I'm sorry, that's not nice. Anyway, but let me. Is that somebody sitting there? It is somebody sitting there. Okay. Scared the hell out of me. Okay, now we're sitting down here. We're in this area where they bring the kids. Okay. And I'm gonna turn us around here. Sorry, guys. Y'all know it's like a little chilly, so it's gonna be. My nose may be running just a little bit, but I'm here. I'm here. This is the guy that has been talking. That's crazy. It's nighttime. Oh, you do know if. Oh yeah, first shout. Beth, I know you always steer me in the right direction. And Beth, you know why I love you so much? Like I said, you never ever switched up. You've always been true. You've always been real. Like you're like I was talking to Gaming Zoo when he came into a live. Like y'all are some of my OGs. Like y'all have been here from the beginning, and I appreciate you so much. It helps me rethink. I recharge myself. Wow. Go to the jobs you are. Terrence, go to the jobs you are given. God wants you there for. You better come on now. My sisters just told me that. They're like, you're here for a reason, and you're gonna even if you just walk out of 100 jobs, you're gonna find yourself. You're gonna find yourself in that same situation. It can be in Las Vegas. It can be in Boston, Massachusetts. It can be in Mississippi. It can be in Tennessee. It can be in Portland, Oregon. You know, I've been to Portland, Oregon, actually. But it could be, I've been to all those places I just named. But it could be in any of those places. I'm here for a reason. And I really do think that's the truth. And you said you're kind. You're got beautiful heart. And most of all, you have a contagious laugh. You're helpful. And most of all, you love others. I do. Like, and I was telling myself, I was in a live stream earlier, yesterday, I was like, is it a crime? Like, okay, is there a such thing as caring too much? And is this like the thing that I have to work on? Or is this like a bad thing? Because I feel like I care so much. I'm not just saying this, guys. I care so much. Like, this makes me emotional. I'm not even kidding. I care so much. I promise you guys, I am not doing this because of money. Do you understand? Like, I've been to places where as a traveler, and I didn't make hardly anything. When I went to Galveston, Texas, my right-handed guide, I was not making hardly any money in Galveston, Texas. I wasn't like, okay, so I went to Galveston, Texas, and I worked at Shriners Hospital. It was a burn unit. So what it is, my recruiter sends me a list of all these jobs. Now my profile is set up to a thing where, it's kind of like like a dating site almost. If it's kind of strange because you put all your likes and your dislikes, your strengths, your weaknesses. Which I don't even like to say I have a weakness. I just feel like I have areas where I just have to get better in. I think when you use that weakness already, it becomes like a negative thing. That's just my opinion. Don't nobody beat my ass about it. I just don't like to say I have a weakness. I feel like in some areas, yes, I'm stronger, but the areas that I'm not strong in doesn't mean that I'm necessarily weak. I just need to improve. But anyway, to each his own. Tomato, tomato, potato, whatever. Strawberry or strawberry. But I definitely feel like they have like some type of template where it puts you it suggests some of the jobs that maybe they think you'll like, but even that's created by man, because I've gone to places where that my recruiter's like, well, Terrence, I don't know, I'm not sure, this may not be a good fit, and it was an awesome fit. Even some of the most racist places I've extended, I've gained actual like friendships, and I over the years, real true support. People who I can go back 7 years now. I can okay, for instance, West Virginia for me was like, wow. Morgantown was great. Elkins scared the hell out of me. But I can go back to Elkins, and it could just, and I haven't been there in forever, right? But I can go back and people would just they'll welcome me with open arms. I'm telling you, I get that all the time on Facebook, where memories and this and that, people really reach out. And also people change and circumstances change. Some folks, like have to learn from their mistakes, and some people don't. But anyway, my point is, I do feel like I know that I'm doing this, and I know it's just not because of money, because yes, money is great. Okay, money is great. Now, I'm not trying to sell y'all no damn fake story. Okay, I'm being honest. All I'm saying is, if it was solely about the money, my ass would have been gone. And my recruiter is like, I'm with 7 different companies. Okay, my main company is Cross Country. This company has like so many strike opportunities. Do y'all know how much experience I got with what I'm doing? Like, I have a bountiful, a bountiful amount of experience. I'm telling you, I'm not just trying to like pat myself on the back or boast and brag, but I'm just saying I got lots of experience, like legit experience. All right. Again, that could be a pro, it could be a con. But I definitely have the experience where I can do these strike jobs, and I can go back to Baltimore. I can go back to Atlanta, Georgia. I can go back to Arizona. I can go to parts of California where I know there's crazy amount of strike jobs and get paid $5, 6, 7, $8,000 a week. Okay, now does that mean I have a life? Not really, because when you go on those strike jobs, they want you to. You really don't want to. They don't want you in the. I wouldn't. If I'm on a strike job, there would be no way. Y'all talking about cringe or okay creepy or be careful. I would not be in the public eye, because they know like you definitely have a target on your back, because people have left their jobs, they're on strike, and they're not working, they're not getting paid, and they're bringing in travelers that are getting paid 4 or 5 times as much as would have gotten paid, and we're doing their job. And so already it's like, okay, a lot of people have been harmed on travel assignments. Well, let me just say it. People have been harmed on those strike jobs assignments. But my point is this: at the end of the day, it's more money. There's more money in even other countries. Like, money is just, people may think that money is a factor in the world, but it's not. The problem is the fact of the lack of passion, patience, productivity. Like, I think those, not trying to pop out a lot of words that starts with P, but that's the problem. People are not as passionate. And people can keep talking about this COVID, but it has nothing to do with COVID. Yeah, COVID didn't help, but it was before COVID. Again, I'm a traveler that's been doing this for 17 years. So if you add that up, that's before COVID. And so this started happening early on in my career, and I'm starting to see people just like lackluster, don't care about this. Or even people say, that's not my problem, that's not my issue. That's not this, that's not this. And I get it. I've said certain times, well, that's not a part of my scope of practice. But that, when I said that, that was appropriate. Okay. I'm not just saying this like, okay, for instance, I'm coming. I hope one of these birds don't shit on me. Look, you see the birds? Oh my gosh. because they just flying around and they just be dumping like they be dumping like humans and stuff. I don't understand it. But anyway, y'all gotta forgive me. But so, what was I saying? So it's just getting into like the money and all that stuff, whatever. Like that's not the main focus. It should be the main focus. I feel like people, you have to have a passion for what you do, and you have to really care. And at times, like I said, I know I can be negative. I'm not the most amazing person in the world, but it's just like I'm telling you guys, it is so frustrating when you know for a fact you're the person that's gonna make it work. You're gonna get the job done. No matter what is thrown your way, you're gonna get the job done. Now it may be sometimes it may not be as beautiful because I don't think yesterday was beautiful at all. Now some people saying, man, it was awesome. Like T, you really did a great job. Great job, great job. No, I did not. Like stop telling me that. I'm not trying to be mean, but it was not a great job. It was not okay. It was not okay, and I feel like if we collectively can just come, if we, yes, we got through the day, and I'm not trying to be negative, but if we could just, if we can be real about the situations, we can grow from that. I don't know. I just don't believe in rewarding bad behavior. I don't believe in bullshitting. I just don't believe in that. Like, it's crazy. Again, now maybe somebody probably pop in who don't know me and say, Terrence, you're being negative. No, I'm being real and positive. Like it could be better. Like I want the greatest customer service ever. I want everybody to have a great experience. And I know this sounds crazy and people are like, T, you're losing your mind. I just might be, okay? But I'm telling you guys, real talk, I don't want to be that individual where I'm sorry, one second, I'm grabbing my towel if I can find it. Sorry. I feel like my nose is running, but it probably isn't. Because it's just a little chilly out here, but it feels great. It feels great. Good morning, Krista. How you doing, Krista? You don't need money to follow your dream. You enjoy your work. Absolutely. I love what I do. I love what I do. And I feel like, okay, I love what I do. These are squirrels around me, but y'all know I'm going to look. I love what I do, and I feel like for me, that supersedes anything. Like it's just, I'm not even kidding. Like I said, I'm the guy that would go to Burger King right now is hiring. Like there's a Burger King that's what, like not far from the job that's hiring. Man, I will go my ass. Look, I make some of the best Whoppers you can ever probably dream of. You want a Whopper? Okay, you get a Whopper. You get a Whopper, and it is gonna be the top tier Whopper. Whatever I do in life, I'm gonna give 110%. I that's why I'm saying I'm not trying to compare myself to other people, but I grew up with not having much at all. But I thought we had a whole lot. Okay, so all I'm saying is I'm gonna always apply myself. I'm always gonna be grateful, and I'm always gonna go above and beyond. And I'm just keeping it real. I feel like, hey, this is the situation. If I know I didn't do a great job, I'm gonna always speak on it. I'm not gonna sit up here and trick myself into believing that, oh, this was great. No, it wasn't. And like I have that mentality. And so let's learn from this. We always have opportunity and room for improvement. Let's improve. Let's make this better. Let's stop the BS. I wouldn't cut my ass up on this live. I could just walk and just talk to myself or, call my dad, call my sisters or whatever and stuff. Or just like I said, talk to myself. I am passionate. I wanna show you guys like how serious I am about this situation. And hopefully people, that do watch the channel, like did I work with, in this state, other places or whatever and stuff can understand that, okay, wow. Well, he's frustrated because the system is failing. It's failing. And you know what? It's okay. We can make this better. But we have to have a positive mindset about it. And when you're coming in, and if you don't know the routine or the specialty or whatever and stuff, and if you're being nasty and negative, and you're being rude on top of that, okay, shout out to the rude nurse. If you're being rude on top of that, how does that help a situation? Because at the end of the day, I can tell you this much. Anybody can pop their ass on here from the place I work at right now. I wasn't rude to anybody yesterday. I wasn't rude to nobody. I haven't been rude to anybody the entire time I've been here. I'm not a rude person. I'm a straightforward individual. I'm a realist. I'm an educated, individual, especially when it comes to being a patient advocate. Because when those patients are on the table and they're intubated, they're asleep. I have to be their voice. The doctor, me, the anesthesia, the nurse, the PST, everybody collectively as a team, we have to be the patient's voice. And so that's why I'm talking about this. It's not to say, uh, the nurse go to hell or the doctor go to hell or you guys need to burn or this place needs to be shut down. No! I want this place to continue to grow. I want to keep coming here. That's what I'm trying to get out here. I want this to be a regular thing where seasonally I can come here. Maybe in the fall and winter and somewhat of the summer, I can always come back to Maine Medical Center. I can always come back. Now, with that being said, I do believe in breaks. Okay, and even with YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that, all the social media, families, you need a break from that because sometimes it gets to be too much. That's why people take vacations. That's why people take breathers, or maybe they have a personal day. So I do believe in that. But all I'm saying is, this is not to bash anybody. It's to bring awareness. I don't come on my streams. My YouTube is not about bashing and making people feel less than anything other than amazing and awesome. Like I'm not that person. I've never been that person. So at the end of the day, like I said, I know that my delivery sometimes it probably isn't received as, wow, well, he's a friendly, happy person. But if you don't know me, you probably shouldn't judge, and you probably should get to know me. And far as people like far as on YouTube, look at some of my older content. I've gone live at many different hospitals, many different places. I've talked about surgery for like a whole lot. I have so many doctors, so many people that follow me from all different parts of the country. I've been to 32 states, people. I've done this. I've traveled for over 17 years now. Okay, now that's not 100 years. All I'm saying is, in travel world, times that by two, I'd say that's 34 years. Because traveling, it puts on an extra layer of stress and craziness. You have to do so much paperwork. You have to do all the licensing and the certifications and to be on top of the paperwork. It's a lot. And to remind you, yes, I have people here like far as co-workers, and I met some friends with tennis and people that I consider, a friend and stuff. But I don't have my Hey Cherry Hayes here. I don't have my Mary Bits and Pieces here. I don't have my Do Gaming Z here. I don't have people that I can really just reach out to and know that they're here and to support me and help me. Like physically, I don't have that here. I know Beth, and I shout out to all you guys. I can just reach out and I can vent and let you guys know what's going on in my life. I really do appreciate that, but it's just I don't have my sisters here. I don't have my dad here. Like I'm here basically like by myself, but I choose to do that because I'm traveling around the country and I'm okay. I'm a big boy, Um, I am big, but I lost 100 pounds, over 100 pounds actually. So I'm kind of getting a little bit smaller, but I'm saying it in the sense of my age. I'm big, I'm grown. I can handle myself. I've been through a lot of things. I've had a lot of things happen to me in traveling. I know some of you guys like, be careful. I haven't even expressed the things that I've been through. I've been robbed. I've been I've been in some situations where it's super, super scary. And y'all already know about, the hurricanes and this and that. I've dealt with so much, where like I know that I can, with God on my side, I can do everything and I can overcome everything. But like I mentioned before, like I know some people say, what are you talking about, Terrence? But I was like, this isn't about God. God hasn't even put this on my heart. It's not. This is not God. This is not the devil. This is just naturally human beings. Like God has given us. He gave us a brain, and we have intelligence within it. That dude can really dribble. We have intelligence within our brains. Okay, we should. And he's like, okay, we'll go to work. Go help. Go do something. Go do something good. Why is that difficult? Like, so we have to stop. We got to stop putting so much stuff on the devil and God and take accountability. You know, that I don't know if that sounds right. I don't know. I don't know if people can understand that. But that's what I was trying to get at earlier in my lives. Like, no, I know God is putting me through certain tests, but far as naturally, like humans, like we got to do better. We know we have to do better, so why not do better? I think that's ultimately what I'm getting at as well. So if you know you got to do better, why not do better? Why not make it a better place already? If you know it's not where it needs to be, we'll make it where it needs, get it to where it needs to be. Because honestly, I heard this so many times yesterday. They said, Terrence, good luck. Good luck. 10, 20 years from now, it's going to be the same BS. And I'm like, oh, I keep hearing this. It's the same BS because it's people like you that are saying that. It can change. It can get better. It can. It must. It must get better. Because if it doesn't get better, you realize how many medical mistakes that are being made and how many people are losing their lives in the OR, in hospitals. Now it's this joke and this meme on the all around the web, and it's like, okay, you go to the hospital now to die, not to get better. What the hell? I work in a hospital. I don't want to be affiliated, or I don't want to read things like that and stuff. And I know what I do as far as within my career. I want people to have trust in the medical team again, and know that, okay, you know what? There are a lot of great people out there. There's bad people everywhere in every aspect of life, but I want people to have a good experience. And it's sad that people feel that way. But I understand when you're going to places where people are literally saying that, oh, yeah, well, welcome to the shit show, and it's not going to get better. And, okay, good luck. It wasn't better 10 years ago. It's not going to be better 10 years, added, plus this, or blah, 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 in the future. And I'm like, what is going on here? Why are we doing this? First and foremost, let's focus on the present so we can make our future better. But that is scary. That's alarming. For me, it just sets the tone like, okay, hey, do the best you can do, collect your paycheck and go home. I don't know. Like, I used to say that, but no, I'm on a different level. I'm not going to keep saying that. Oh, I'm just collecting my paycheck. I'm going to do what I can do and I'm going to go. No, I could do more. I could do more. Those people that are protesting across this country and within the world, and they're protesting, they're going to jail, I would go to jail. Let me tell you how passionate I'm about these patients and what I do in life. If it means to go to jail, I will go to jail, because I believe in better health care. I believe in giving all proper care to every individual. I don't care what sexuality, what race, background, whatever the case is. I believe in being a team player 110% of the time. I just do. And if people don't, there are people that literally they're walking around me and tiptoeing in eggshells, not because, oh, he's a big guy, he's black, and he's a beast, and he's a bear, and he's this. It's because they know that I come with a level of positivity where it may be sickening to some spirits. I know for a fact my spirit is gonna clash with multiple spirits every time, because some people just ain't here, y'all. Not just at this hospital, I'm just saying in life. Some people just ain't here in this world to help. They ain't here to really make a difference. They ain't here to just put their mark on, within life. They're just here to just kind of get by. I don't want that. I'm not here just to get by. I have a huge purpose. I want to be remembered like MLK, Rosa Parks. I want to be remembered like Althea Gibson. I want to be remembered like Aretha Franklin. I want to be remembered, and I want my nieces and nephews. If Lord was to bless me with children, I want my children. I want people in my life. Be it if you know me, far as like in real life, or if it's just social media, I want to be remembered that way. And I don't know, like, how can you reach that if you have this mindset of, yeah, I'm just gonna come to work and I'm just gonna mind my business, do my thing. Now, I do mind my business. I'm not butting into people's stuff or whatever the case may be, and stuff like, oh, this person's talking about this person. I don't care about that. Y'all already know my ass don't sit and nobody lounge. I don't do lounges in the hospitals. Let me tell you, I never really liked it, but I feel like I've been doing this for over 18 years. I've been traveling for over 17 years. And I must say, I would say maybe 3 years into doing this completely, I stopped doing the damn lounges. Because I remember I had to curse out somebody. And that was bad. Because, I just went having a great day. And I got out of a case. I got out of a long case, long case. We were doing like a high pack procedure. I don't know if you guys know about that and stuff, but it's like putting in chemo and it's all kind of things. It's a very intense procedure. And I went off on a nurse who came in and said, "Oh wow, um, I wish we all could just sit down and not do anything." And I went ballistic. And like within like a minute of me just going off, this person was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, and I'm only joking," and hee hee ha ha. I said, "You know what?" And at the time, my mom was alive. I said, "My mom don't joke with me like that. Like honestly, I don't want like stop joking with people. Honestly, all the everybody trying to be a comedian. Everybody wants to be a comedian. I think that's why people getting their ass cussed out. That's why people getting punched in the esophagus. Now, I'm not gonna attack nobody physically, but I'll probably cuss your ass out. I'm a curse Christian, and you know what? Pray for me, okay? Pray for me, because I probably need some help in that department. But what does Terrence do in far as as he continues to work in the ORs and go around the country? My ass don't go to the lounge. I go in there, I get me some ice water, and I get the hell up out of there. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to see nobody. I'm a very social butterfly, but I don't have time to sit in a place where I know for a fact negativity is going to continue to fester. And people, they decompress. And obviously, you vent. And then, I don't want to deal with people who vent. It's people who vent maybe just like I am, but y'all ain't do nothing. Y'all sit on y'all ass all day. So, like, that's just like saying, why is I don't like Barack Obama. I don't like, Biden. I don't like Trump. But why the hell are you not voting? Like, if you don't vote, like, why are you putting your 1 cent in? Like, shut up. you know? Anyway, I know that I know that I'm passionate, I'm crazy, I'm jolly, I'm this, I'm that. Sometimes I'm a little down, but at the end of the day, I know that I'm somebody who comes on and I'm real. And I hope you guys can see that for what it is. Like, I'm a real individual. Like, honestly, I'll give you the shirt off my back. I'll give you one of my tennis rackets, all right? I got 2 with me right now. I got my other 8 in the vehicles. But I'm a giving person. I give more than I receive. Hopefully I want to give hope. I want to help inspire and motivate, encourage people. Even with sometimes my aggressiveness, I want that to be taken in a way where he's passionate. He cares. Like I care. If I didn't do this, if I wasn't this animated, or I guess in a way some people may say aggressive or explosive, well, that means that I just don't care, in my opinion. Like, this is how I deal with certain things. Now, again, I did not fuss at anybody. I didn't curse anybody out yesterday. I didn't yell at anybody and stuff. Actually, a lot of people didn't even know that I feel this way. Now, I know that charge and management knows how I feel because I did speak with them, and I told them, like, listen, at the end of the day, I know that I'm let me tell y'all, everybody replaceable. Everybody replaceable. People are saying, Terrence, you're one of a kind. You're irreplaceable. The devil is a lie. Everybody is replaceable. Everybody. The president, the CEOs, the CEO of YouTube, the CEO of Google, the CEO of this, CEO of this. Everybody is replaceable. And if you feel like you're not replaceable, you're in a make-believe world, okay? Everybody is replaceable. And that's how I live my life. And I go through my life thinking about these things and understanding these things. And I feel like, for me personally, I'm okay with that. Like, I know that some places I won't be accepted because of my race, probably my weight, my mindset, the fact that I do YouTube or whatever and stuff. I mean, there are so many different factors, but what I do is I stay in my lane to the best of my ability. I don't bother nobody. And then I also know that, okay, well, I'm constantly looking for the next opportunity, because you never know what can happen. And that's just how I'm living my life. And that's how I feel like I've been successful. Okay. But at the same time, the downfall is when you don't feel, at times you don't feel appreciated, or at times I feel like other people are not being appreciative. But I can't focus on that, right? But can I or cannot? Can I? Because in a way, it's like, I don't know. Like, I want everybody. It takes a village is what I'm trying to say. This isn't me going, I'm going to go to the tennis court. I'm going to go hit the backboard. I'm going to go serve. That's that's in my experience. I played a lot of singles. I've won state championships, a lot of tournaments and stuff. Singles. I've won tournaments and doubles as well, but more in singles. Singles is a singular one thing. It's all on me. It ain't a big team. It's me. But far as football, basketball, now I played those sports too, but y'all know I'm a tennis fanatic. But when you're talking about surgery, it takes a village. It ain't just me. We all collectively we have to take pride in this. We have to do better and be better. Now I know I go to some people, I'm like, you know what, I don't have to be here. I know these people are like, how the hell, how does he do this? He doesn't have to be here, but I don't. Like, fortunately, I am at a place in my career in life where I have saved. Okay, I have saved. But even that, like, I mean, I just can't retire and just be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna live my life, or whatever and stuff. But I mean, if I go back to old times, I probably could live off of $500 a month. but that'll be really roughing it. But all jokes aside, like, I'm just saying, I'm at a place where, okay, I could travel here, I could travel there, I could take a break here, I could just do YouTube full time for a little bit and stuff, whatever. And I'm not making a killing on here, but stuff, but I could still do more and make more. The more you do, the more you get. Let's just be honest. The more you do, the more you get. But I just care about this field. I care about healthcare. I think about my mom all the time. Even before her cancer diagnosis, before my mom passed away, she even told me, she was like, you love this, you love surgery. I was a little kid, and I vaguely remember this and stuff, but honest to God, my mom, my dad tell me this story all the time. I remember when I was little, I was in Golders Memorial, Baptist Memorial Golden Triangle Hospital. That's the hospital my mom died in. My mom worked there, and she was a patient there several times, and she passed away there. I've worked there. I was a patient there as well. My dad was a patient there. My sisters were patients there. We've all gone to the emergency department at Baptist Memorial Golden Triangle, and that's in Columbus, Mississippi. But I remember, um, I do remember being little. I was little. I know I was walking. Okay, now I was around like maybe 2.5, 3 years old, and I remember I saw in Baptist Golden Memorial Triangle Hospital, I saw like it was like these double doors. They were white and they had this red on it, and it was like OR personnel do not enter. And it was just like the colors were just like whoa. And I remember my mom said somehow I got into the OR. I didn't get to the OR room, but I got through those double doors. So what it was, I'm sure maybe a employee probably had their badge access, and then I kind of like ran behind them. And my mom says this. She would tell me, as the years come, she was like, you had them cracking up. You had them cracking up, and I was like, what, and she was like, "You were always destined to be in the operating room." It makes me emotional. It makes me emotional because I am doing what I love. I don't know if this sounds weird, but this is my passion. Like when I'm away from it, I feel like when I take a week or 2 weeks, or when I go home to see my sisters and my dad, I miss the operating room. So what the hell does that mean? Why does something frustrate me so much, and then when I'm away from it, I miss it so much? So I need help. I need help, I guess. I'm gonna go to the comments. Hey, official J Mill, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. You guys, y'all already know there's always some negativity. If you've ever need someone to talk to, I'm always around. Krista, thank you. I don't know if you're still here, but I appreciate that. God bless you for that. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Hey, Princess, you said stay humble. I will try my best to. I'm gonna try my best to. I promise you. I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to maintain. I'm trying to just continue to do what I'm doing. But like I said, I'm just someone who is super passionate about what I do, and it's just unfortunate that, yeah, people at times, like it is. I'm being honest. It is the attitude of others that do bring me down. But this is why, because it ain't just the attitude. It's what happens along with the attitude. When you, my opinion is, when you are in that position where people, you're in a place where, okay, you're working surgery and people attitudes is not, they're not the greatest, that can affect patient care. I want the patient to have a good experience. At times, I don't even care about my experience. I literally put the patient first. The patient is the number one thing that matters. It's not the doctor, it's not me, it's not the hospital, it's the patient. The patient, the patient, the patient, the patient. I don't care what nobody says, no matter what everybody tells you. The patient is the first thing. Because like when my mom was having surgery, when I lost my aunt, I was in the OR. I was in the OR when my mom was having surgery. Did I have my phone on me? Yes, I did. But those patients came before everything. And my mom wouldn't have it. She wouldn't have had it any other way. You have to put the patients before everything. And I feel like when you do that, you set yourself up for the greatest experiences ever. And I feel like once you come there and you're like, oh, I have to do this, and I have to get my car serviced, and I have to do this, and I'm doing this, and I need to be here, and oh my gosh, it's raining, and I just washed my Escalade, and oh my gosh, my turkey came out all dry because you overcooked it, because you can't cook, and you need to get a cook, you need to take cooking lessons. But anyway, real talk, when people come and they make it about themselves all the time and stuff, I feel like that is something that it affects patient care. That's my opinion. That's how I look at it. I accept people and their negating certain things, or their differences of opinions, but these are my opinions. I feel like not being 100% actively thinking about the patients affect patients' care. I really do feel like that. Somebody have asked me, well, in live stream and stuff before, well, Terrence, what is the best place? What is the best place you've ever been to, and why? I would say Frisco, Colorado, with like within a second, a nanosecond. Frisco, Colorado, and I've been there so many times. Actually, I was supposed to be there in 2020, but COVID happened, and after COVID, it's just like there's no more like positions at that facility, and everybody's staying put. And y'all, COVID was just 4 years ago, so that's not long ago. But I've been going there for years. Actually, I've been there 10 times to Frisco, Colorado, and the reason why I enjoyed that hospital so much is because the CEO knew my name, like knew my name, and I was a traveler there, um, but knew my name. Like literally, I can walk into the hospital, and yes, it was a smaller hospital, but still, I've been to smaller hospitals than that, and I never even met the CEO. I've been to community hospitals that has like maybe 7 to 10 ORs. Never met the CEO. Don't know nobody really. Hardly even knew my manager. You know what I'm saying? So I love places where my manager at that hospital, yes, she would come in with heels, but she would put on she'll put on her clogs, and she would get into that OR. She would scrub cases. We scrubbed traumas together. I remember now. People say trauma, but Frisco, Colorado definitely had trauma. You have Vail, Colorado. You Breckenridge. You had areas around that people would ski. Especially in Breckenridge, and they would unfortunately break bones. So a bunch of fractures. Not a lot of stabs and gunshots. That we saving that for Atlanta, Georgia, Greatest Memorial. We saving that for Baltimore, Maryland, shock trauma. Ruber Memorial, Morgantown, West Virginia. Those are the places where you have the gun and knife club. But not really in Colorado. Even though it's crazy. But anyway, my point is, she would scrub those cases with me. She would scrub, like my director is what I'm trying to say, would scrub the case. And she just didn't scrub and But this woman knew. She knew her sutures. She knew what a 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. She knew all that. She knew what she was doing, and I love that. Somebody who could do, and that's what I want to do. As like, I said I wanted to, really get into healthcare administration. Y'all know I got a bachelor's in that. But I'm not doing anything with it. I'm not doing nothing with it. Like, what the hell? Like, I mean, why did I do it? Because I'm just so discouraged. Like, I don't know, am I gonna make a difference? But seeing her really did motivate me. And again, my mom was alive and well. Then I was telling my mom, I was even talking about, going back to school, doing this, and my mom encouraged that. But she did also instill in me, and she said, listen, you have to understand that you're in a world where, unfortunately, people, their main focus is money. And I didn't want to believe that, but that's what it is. And now I know that even more so. The main focus is money. Um, I can't I can't change that. You know what I'm saying? I can only change my mindset, my way of thinking. And that is something also my mom would tell me. You have to change your mindset. You have to isolate yourself from the rest. So that's why I chose not to go to the lounge. When people are negative and stuff, when I can do it, I'll walk away. But unfortunately, in the OR, like yesterday when the nurse was being so negative, I just couldn't walk out because that's patient abandonment. Even though I thought about, okay, once I finish this case, let me just go ahead and leave. And it's sad, but it's true. I have those moments. Those are human moments, and it's moments of frustration. But again, I'm somebody I can really deal with stress a lot better than a lot of people. People have told me that all yesterday. They told me that all week. Man, I don't know, better you than me, because I couldn't deal. I can't deal. And I'm like, oh wow, well I've been in worse situations, but I must say I'm praying really hard. I'm like, God, please just allow me to, these rest of these weeks, allow me just to go in, do my job, and not deal with a lot of frustrations. I know it's gonna happen, but I just would love it. I would love it at a minimum, because I feel like yesterday was just maxified. I mean, it was just so many things happening, and it made my stomach hurt. Like, I'm serious. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to be better. I wanted to be better. But thank y'all so much for coming in here. Prince Bainzo said, hey, I'm gonna unsubscribe. Okay, thank you, Prince. Off your trot then, Prince. Bye bye. Beth, you better say it. You better say it. Hey, Prince, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna go ahead and just block your ass. And there you go. You're blocked. So you don't even have to unsubscribe. I just blocked you. I love that. I love the power of YouTube. I don't know. I mean, was that mean? It wasn't mean. That's me. That's how I'm gonna deal. That's how I'm gonna continue to deal with haters. I'm gonna continue to deal with nonsense. Because I think people, and even at the hospital, people are coming here and they want this. They want the attention, right? They're attention seekers, and I give attention. I must say, I give attention. But like, for instance, my nieces and nephews, they're children. Like, my oldest nephew, he's 11 years old. They're kids. They deserve all of my attention. They deserve so much attention. But I promise you, God, those little adults barely want attention. They barely want attention. You can talk to them like it'd be like I'm having a conversation with Beth or something. They're super, super intelligent. And honestly, if children can be that way, I feel like adults can be as well, or should be. And so if you want to come in, if you want to just do the whole attention seeking train and stuff, I'll help you out. I'll assist you in that. All right. Okay. Yeah. I'll go ahead and handle him too. Because he was disrespectful. I know he was speaking to Jamia, but still, we don't want any disrespect. Beth, thank you so much. Beth, you already know I don't have any mods, but I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you. And I was contemplating that too, and I was like, yeah, but I said I should, because I'm so tired of negativity, and I don't even want that. I really don't even want that in the chat. And I do thank God that I'm going to forever get trolls. I mean, we're approaching 200K. Hopefully I'll get there before the year is out. I'm going to be optimistic. Y'all know my goal on YouTube is just to come on and just, be the best as I can be real as I can be. And sometimes that can be a little ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, as ugly as his pimple. But unfortunately, that's just what it is. Like, I'm gonna show you everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, and I don't want to. Like I keep saying, I'm not trying to sell somebody a dream. Life is complicated. Life is complicated. That's just what it is. We're in a situation where, people deal with things in irrational ways, and I would like to say that I'm very rational. I just don't walk out. I'm not just storming out. I do speak. I communicate with management every time that something is happening. And like I said, sometimes it's fortunate, sometimes it's not. But I can tell you one thing: the woman who is over my specialty, say the group that I'm in, she is amazing. I absolutely adore her. I really do. And she almost made me cry yesterday because she spoke about experiences in her life that happened, that life changing experiences, and she is a better person for that now. And I don't know, like I have so much respect for people like that. You guys, like, I've been in an accident with two 18-wheelers. I almost died. Like, literally, the state trooper that was off duty thought that I was dead. He was like, I just knew that was a fatality. Like, I've seen so many, like, he's a state trooper, he's off duty, but he just knew that it was a fatality. Like, because he was like, oh my gosh, that the car, you swerved around so many times, and then you were hit head on, and also your driver's side was smashed in to the point where I hopped out. I couldn't even open the door of my Chrysler Aspen on the driver's side. I had to hop out of the passenger side. So again, um, to each his own, who believe and who don't believe, but I believe in God, and I feel like my purpose here on life is not complete. And once it's complete, that's the time that I leave. And I feel like my mom's purpose, my mom's life, she died when she was 51. But at the end of the day, there are children that die in the womb. Okay, and I never want to experience that. Even though I know my ex girlfriend, she had a miscarriage. I never want to experience anything like that. I don't want any woman to experience that. But here's the deal: I feel like God allows these things to happen. Anything in life, it's a reason, right? But things, even like the most horrible crimes, but it's a reason. And I do feel like, I'm just saying, in my opinion, which sometimes when you have like the cases where you have those missed abortions, those stillborns, um, I feel like, okay, God is saying, all right, I want you to come to me more. I want you to seek me more. I want you to get more focus within yourself, and then I'll bless you. And then I'm gonna prepare you. I'm gonna prepare you to be this and to be that. And you may think of something so ugly, right? It's so ugly, it's so horrible, but there's a blessing or multiple blessings within that. And that's how I feel like as I travel around this country. I feel like, yes, I have some really, really bad days. It's just fact. Sometimes I'm very stressed. I still manage it very well. But with that being said, I feel like God he's preparing me for certain things. Now, at the same time, like I said, instances like yesterday, he's already put me through this, right? But so I already know what I'm doing, but I just feel like now he just wants us to sit back as humans and let us come to some type of understanding about about the situations. We don't need to be like, God help me, or the devil's busy. No, 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 it ain't. No, it's just the fact that we're being ignorant humans. Even myself, because I'm allowing things to frustrate me, and I have to overcome that. So that's what I'm focusing on. That's why I'm coming on. I'm doing these live streams. That's why I'm walking. That's why I'm here at this park. Early morning, I'm gonna play some tennis. I've got my tennis rackets here. I played tennis last night at this very park. I hit the backboard a little bit. I'm gonna hit it again. I'm gonna walk back to my destination. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun today. I'm gonna claim positivity. Will there be negative moments? Maybe, but we're gonna overcome. We're gonna overcome those moments. Okay. I'm gonna eat healthy today. I got me a protein shake. I got me some asparagus. I have some leftover taco, meat and whatever stuff. I'm gonna make maybe another taco salad. It's gonna be a great day. And it's gonna be filled with like maybe some ups and downs. But like I said, the ups are gonna outweigh the ups are gonna outlast and outweigh the downs. And I'm gonna claim that. I'm claiming that as I speak right now, and I'm speaking positivity in my life, and I'm speaking positivity in your life. Honestly, there are so many bad things happening around this world, and I'm I'm over that. You know what I'm saying? I want people to come again. I want you to come to my channel, and I want you to feel the genuineness and the real appreciation for life, even in the darkness. Like I said, even when there's darkness within my life, I still seek the light. I know God is not going to put so much on my heart that I can't bear. I know I can. I know I can do this. I know I will do this. And it's just life lessons. That's how I look at it. Keto Simple. Good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, Spencer, how you doing? Preacher Terrence, we are here for you. Thank you so much, Beth. Well, my little brother, I need to go and get my day started. Love you. Keep positive and keep pushing forward. Beth, I love you too. God bless you so much, Beth. Thank you for being in here. Thank you all for being in here. Oh my gosh, I've been live for almost it's an hour and 40 some minutes. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for all the thumbs up. Thank you for all the appreciation, all the love and support. Like I said, my intentions is not to come on and do a negative live stream. It's to bring awareness. It's to uplift, encourage, inspire, motivate. Probably sometime light a fire into some people's ass. Yeah, that's true. Even my own. But all jokes aside, you guys, life is so short. Okay, we have to live life like my mom would tell me every day. Live life to the fullest. Like each day, live it like it's your last. Like um, I think about I had those human moments yesterday, and I don't want my life to end and having felt so bad or so down. Like I don't like that, So I'm gonna allow myself to get into better spirits, and I pray to God you guys are I pray to God you guys do the same thing, and we could collectively just be in a better place mentally, spiritually, financially, psychologically, every single aspect of life. Like we can be better. Like I just want to be better. I want to continue to be better. I'm going to continue to be better. I'm going to continue to be better. I am better. I'm better. I am better than I was yesterday. I am better than I was yesterday. I am better than I was yesterday. I'm going to keep speaking, manifesting positivity in my life no matter what I'm dealing with. Okay, no matter what I'm dealing with. Guys, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you all. Thank you guys for sticking with me through all of this, my ups and downs. I promise you I'm not losing my mind. Here you gotta have a mind to lose it. But I'm okay. I'll be okay. I'm gonna continue to work out. I'm gonna continue to put God. He's gonna be number one always in my life. Always put God. Always put God first. He's number one. And I'm just gonna live life like live it to the fullest. I'm in my happy place. I must say I'm excited about that. And yeah, again, I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for all that you do. Remember, we're butterflies, you guys. So that means we fly above all negativity. We're all things positive. We have an endless amount of possibilities. So therefore, we can do whatever we put our minds to. We can do whatever we put our minds to. The skies are not even the limits. You guys see these beautiful skies? They are not even the limits. We can go above and beyond that and beyond that. So keep believing. Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. Keep the faith. Honestly, keep pushing. Try to be the best person you can possibly be. And if you can't even do it for yourself, do it for someone else. But I want you to do it for yourself. I want you to dig deep, and I want you to know how important you are and how much I value you. Because again, I can't do this without you guys. So thank you so much. Shout out to all of you. I appreciate you all. God bless y'all. Please have that bell click for all future notifications, okay? Because I might be coming back on and stuff, whatever, and tell you how my day is going, and giving you guys just a sneak peek into reality, of my life. I love you all so much. Thank you so much. God bless you all. I will talk to y'all later, okay? Bye.